Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, and this time reviewing on Beauty and the Beast live action Disney film review. Now, as you know, the live action version of Beauty and the Beast is meant to be another installment, a part of Disney's live action film treatment. They mainly did it with Cinderella, and now they've basically done this now with Beauty and the Beast. And what I think of it, I think it's actually a bit more better than the animated one, because with the animated one, not much was made or revealed about much things, like about the castle, also basically what happened to Belle's mum, and this one they do explain what happened to the castle staff and how people who once knew them had now forgotten. And what's interesting is that, yeah, the Enchantress actually plays a bigger part than the animated one. The animated version is basically up and left, and we never saw her again. In this one, she still keeps a close eye, and there are some foreshadowing moments. So what's interesting is that the premise is almost the same to the animated one. For example, Belle still being the odd one out from the town, but has a more tomboyish streak to her. And it was actually suggested by Emma Watson to give her character a bit more of a tomboyish appearance, like able to create a washing machine, handmade style, and is basically still the odd one out from the town. And what's interesting is that Maurice, who is basically Belle's father, is portrayed as not being able to create a kind of invention, but more of a music box. What's interesting as well is that they do a bit more of a better job with the Beast in the animation, and it's even kind of shown what could happen if the last petal fell had the curse not been broken. And I feel like, for example, like some of the objects in that look a bit more realistic, look a bit more like authentic. With the Disney one is, yeah, they were a bit more animated, and I get it was a cartoon. What's interesting is that with Gaston and his henchman LeFou, they're basically portrayed as being people who came out from the war, the 7-Year War, and it's heavily implied that the film takes place during the 1700s. What's interesting is that Gaston's character is portrayed as this big, strong hero to the town, but what's interesting is that in this one, as soon as Maurice is left in the middle of the woods and comes back to tell the town what happened, the town slowly start to see Gaston's true nature and start to slowly see what he's truly like. I think this is a good way to show that sometimes not all your heroes are going to be put on a positive light. They're not always going to be squeaky clean. And this is like what people like Lance Armstrong, Jared Fogle, Pro Jared, and Jude Law were like. They were heroes to some people, but once their true nature was revealed, people turned away from them. And I think what makes LeFou work in this one a bit more is that it was suggested by Josh Gad to have LeFou question his actions, have him kind of question Gaston, and even at the same time realizing that Gaston isn't exactly a good friend and isn't exactly a good person, and this is a brilliant way. And I feel they do explain why Beast is the way he is, why he constantly acts arrogant, hot-headed and that. And they do give some new creative decisions that I think work better than the animated one. So in my opinion, it deserves a thumbs up. Still good and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here.